Some books are sold for as high as $10 to $15 million. Can you purchase a book selling at the price? Sometimes you don't buy it because you want to read, but because of prestige, as well as a form of storing your wealth. Even though the oldest and most costly books in the world are many centuries old, their value only appears to rise. Their quality improves with time, much like fine wine. If you ever find yourself grappled with a large sum of money and no clear plans for its use, consider purchasing one of the world's most costly books. In this video, we'll unveil some of the most expensive books in the world that you might think of putting your money into. Number 1. Tales of Beedle the Bard. J.K. Rowling is the only living author on the top 10 most expensive novels list. Despite her celebrity, the Harry Potter books are not among her most costly. The devoted children's book collector painstakingly handwrote and illustrated 7 versions of the Tales of Beedle the Bard. 6 were given to friends and editors, while the 7th was auctioned off in 2007 for $3.98 million. Amazon.com paid a record sum for the text. Rowling gave all book earnings to the Children's Voice, a charity for children, Lumos. This novella was later published in paperback for the general public, and now it costs $6 on Amazon. Number 2. Treatise of Fruit Trees. If you're looking for a book about fruit trees, this may be the costliest one you've seen. Authored by Henri-Louis Duhamel du Monceau and illustrated by Pierre-Antoine Poitou and Pierre-Jean-François Turpin, the work dates from the 18th century. Treatise on Fruit Trees, a book that you may find dull, sold in 2006 for a record-breaking $4.5 million in Brussels. Beautiful drawings of 16 distinct kinds of fruit trees are credited for elevating the price of this old, 5-volume compilation of images and text. Number 3. The First Atlas. The first atlas was first published in 1570 in Antwerp, Belgium, and was created by Abraham Ortelius, a Flemish cartographer and geographer who used modern scientific methods. The first atlas contains over 70 maps and is considered one of the first true atlases in history. It was so popular that it was reissued numerous times and translated into multiple languages. In 2012, one of the original copies of the first atlas was sold at auction for a staggering $5.5 million, making it one of the most expensive books ever sold. Today, the first atlas is a prized possession among collectors and is considered a masterpiece of Renaissance cartography. Number 4. Street Cuthbert Gospel. The Street Cuthbert Gospel is a rare 7th century illuminated manuscript of the Gospel of John, named after Street Cuthbert, a revered Anglo-Saxon saint. The book is considered one of the oldest surviving intact European books and is one of the British Library's most prized possessions. In 2012, the Street Cuthbert Gospel was sold at an auction for an astonishing £9 million. Despite its high value, the Street Cuthbert Gospel remains an important religious artifact and a symbol of the rich cultural heritage of early medieval England. Number 5. Mr. William Shakespeare's Comedies, Histories, and Tragedies, First Folio. The Mr. William Shakespeare's Comedies, Histories, and Tragedies, First Folio, is a collection of 36 plays by William Shakespeare, published in 1623, 7 years after the playwright's death. It is considered one of the most important books in English literature and is highly valued by collectors and scholars. The First Folio was produced by 2 of Shakespeare's colleagues, John Hemmings and Henry Condell, who aimed to preserve the playwright's works for posterity. The First Folio is considered one of the most valuable books in the world, with one copy selling for $9.98 million at auction in 2006. Only 235 of the 750 First Folios are still in existence. Number 6. Birds of America. Birds of America is a stunning collection of illustrations and descriptions of North American birds, created by the legendary ornithologist and artist John James Audubon. It is considered one of the most important works of natural history and one of the finest examples of ornithological illustration ever created. The book was published in the early 19th century and is widely regarded as a masterpiece of ornithological art. In 2010, a first edition of Birds of America sold at auction for over $11 million. Despite its high value, Birds of America remains an important work of natural history and a symbol of the artistic achievements of John James Audubon. Number 7. The Gospels of Henry the Lion. The Gospels of Henry the Lion is a 12th century illuminated manuscript that was commissioned by Henry the Lion, Duke of Saxony. It's considered one of the most important works of Romanesque art and is recognized for its intricate illuminations and ornate gold lettering. The book was once part of the famous Bibliotheca Augusta collection in Wolfenbüttel, Germany, but was later sold and changed ownership multiple times. The original copy was acquired by the German government from Sotheby's London on December 6, 1983, for $11.8 million and is now kept at the Herzog August Library in Berlin. The Gospel book is carefully protected by only being shown once every 2 years in Wolfenbüttel's Herzog August Bibliothek. Number 8. Rothschild Prayer Book. The Rothschild Prayer Book is a stunning illuminated manuscript created in the 16th century in the southern Netherlands. It is a masterpiece of Renaissance art, featuring elaborate gold and silver tooling and intricate miniatures. The book was created for the Rothschild family and has been passed down through generations, remaining in their possession for over 500 years. In 1999, the Rothschild prayer book was sold at auction for over $13 million, making it one of the most expensive illuminated manuscripts ever sold. Number 9. The BaySongbook. The BaySongbook is considered a significant piece of American history as it was the first book to be printed in British North America and also the first book of its kind to be printed in English. It was created by Puritan settlers in Massachusetts in the early 17th century and is a testament to their religious beliefs and practices. In 2013, a first edition of the BaySongbook was sold at auction for over $14 million. Despite its value, the BaySongbook remains an important artifact of early American religious history and a symbol of the religious and literary traditions of the era. Number 10. The Northumberland Bestiary. The Northumberland Bestiary is a medieval illuminated manuscript created in England in the 12th century. It contains illustrations and descriptions of real and mythical animals, as well as religious teachings. The book is considered one of the finest examples of Romanesque art and is believed to have been created for a wealthy patron. In 2007, it was purchased at auction for an undisclosed amount. Rumor has it that the book went for $20 million, making it one of the most expensive illuminated manuscripts ever sold. Today, the Northumberland Bestiary is housed in a private collection and is rarely seen by the public. Wow, what a ride through the world of expensive books! We hope you enjoyed learning about these valuable treasures. Remember, knowledge is priceless, but these books are worth millions. Before you go, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a beat. And if you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up and let us know in the comments which book surprised you the most. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.